Let's get into a tabletop position. Come to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes underneath you, hands under shoulders, shoulders width apart, knees, hips width apart. Just start with cat and cow. Arch your back, round and curl your spine. Then inhale, arch your back. I said arch your back. This is arch your back, that was round your back. Exhale, round and curl. Pull the belly in, extend the chest. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, come back to just a neutral position. Stretch your right arm out and up. And then take it underneath the left arm. Reach the left arm forward. You can push your hips back to your heels or stay a little bit more upright. Just get the right shoulder towards the floor. It doesn't have to be on it. Inhale, come to center and just bring your head down towards the floor, chin or forehead. Inhale, come back up to your hands and knees. Left arm comes up and open. And then take it back under the right arm. Reach the right arm forward. And just a little shoulder stretch. Back of the head towards the floor. Inhale, stretch your left arm back out in front of you. Head down, chin down. Inhale, come back up to hands and knees. Walk your hands a little forward and just drop your hips towards the floor. Toes can be tucked or on top, just opening up the front of the body. Oh, I feel that all the way down through my hips. Exhale, push to a child's pose. Let's do it one more time. Shift forward to a up dog variation, a cobra variation. If it's too much, go lower. You have to use your chairs. And sit all the way back. Come to your forearms. Step back to a high plank on your forearms. Hold the plank, pull the belly up and in. Look forward, breathe in. Shift forward again like we just did on our hands. And now lower the hips to the floor. Extend your spine. Pull your shoulders back, broaden out your collarbones. And then push back to your hands and knees. We'll actually go to child's pose for a breath. And then inhale to your hands and knees, right leg forward. Hands on the inside of the thigh for a nice hip flexor stretch again. Yeah. And straighten your front leg. Inhale, rebend your front knee. Bring your right leg back and send your left leg forward. Hands on the inside, just drop your hips low. This is called world's greatest stretch for a good reason, because it is. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Why is Siri not available? I'm not looking for Siri anyway. All right, and come back in. Okie dokie, come on back. Child's pose. We're going to pick up some moderate to heavy weights and come on our backs. We'll start with the chest press. We are working for time today, so or with time, not necessarily for time. Good morning. Who's there? Hi. Oh, is that Cindy? Hi, Cindy. Okay. Good. So we started on the floor. So don't be sorry. We started on the floor. We're starting on the floor. We're going to do 30-second work with a 10-second recovery between sets. So that's that. If you want to consider that high intensity, that's where the high intensity comes in. Just not a whole lot of rest in between, but stay on track with it. We're going to start the first set as a chest press. We move into a fly and a pullover. You don't have to memorize it. All right. So on your backs, get ready. Choose to have your hips wherever you like them, on the floor or legs in the air or on the floor. All right. First 30 seconds, chest press, arms up and over your chest. In 3, 2, 1. We're going for 30 seconds here. We're going to take a short 10-second break in between, and then we will come back to a fly. So remember, 30 seconds might be more reps than you're used to, so go ahead and feel free to take it to a lighter set of weights, because we are going to do 3 sets. All right, you got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Just put your arms on the floor to relax for the 10-second break. You can put your feet down. If your hips are up, you can put your hips down. Now everything comes back up, palms face each other, fly, 3, 2, go. All right. So make sure your belly's in, your ribs stay tucked down. Open up, fly with control. The next set we do is a pullover. If you want to go to just a single arm, that's fine as well. You got 5 seconds. Nope, you got 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Take a short rest. All right, we're going back for the pullovers. 1 or 2 weights. Hold it in whatever direction and begin. Pull over right from over your head. Touch the floor behind you and bring your weights up towards your shins. Pull the belly in, ribs down. You're welcome to add a sit-up to this or a crunch. We're going to work an ab exercise next. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good. Put it on down. Hi, Maria. All right, come onto your backs. Legs up. Arms and legs together in 3, 2, 1. Double leg stretch. Head down is an option. Hands supporting the head is another option. Extend your arms and legs. We're going to go right back into it, guys, so you're going to get 10 seconds of rest before we go back to the to the chest press. All right, so have everything nearby. You got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest, but come up to sitting and grab your weights. Then come on back down to your back with your weights. Make it safe. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, chest press 1. Legs wherever you want them. Straight down and straight up, but don't bounce off the floor. Keep going. Yeah. All right, you got 10 seconds. Good morning, Fridays, by the way. In 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms down. Just rest them on the floor. You can put your feet down, but don't go too far because we're back up in about 5 seconds. Arms up, legs where you want them. Palms face each other. 3, 2, go. 30 seconds flies. Belly in, ribs are down. Really secure yourself on the floor. Find some stability, whether your legs are up or down or your hips are up or down. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm going to go to a single weight for my pullovers. You choose what works for you. Ready? Arms up. Where you got your legs is up to you. In 3, 2, we go. 30 seconds. Just pull over all the way, touch the floor behind you. Belly in and ribs down. Control the moves. Just because we're timed doesn't mean you have to go fast. Doesn't mean you have to use momentum, right? Just use control. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You've got the next set is your double leg stretch as a Pilates move. Legs up in the air, over your hips, arms back in 3, 2, go. Extend arms and legs, tap around. If you prefer, a single leg, that's fine. Or doing a single leg stretch. Bent or straight legs. 10 more seconds, then we start again, guys. One more set. In 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit up and pick up your weights. And then come on back down to the floor. Chest press, last set. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, nice control. You might be getting tired, so you can feel free to lighten your weights if you need to. 15 seconds. Remember, the rest is short, but the recovery is short. In 5 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Let your arms just rest on the floor. Watch the shoulders. We go back up for our flies. Palms face each other. In 3, 2, go. Good. Open up. If your legs are up or down, make sure you're not pushing out your ribs. Control. I hear something going on in the background. All right, you've got 3, 2, 1. Good. 1 or 2 weights for your pullovers. Coming up next. Lay back on your back. In 3, 2, and 1. Now you can add a crunch to the pullover if you want. It is purely your option. All right, hang in there. Belly and ribs down. Just keep that, those ribs from sticking out. All right, just about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put your weights down. Get ready for your final set of double leg stretch. 5 seconds in 3, 2, and we go. Extend the arms and legs. Come back around with them. Option to have your head and shoulders off the floor. They do not have to be. You can also support your head with your hand. All sorts of variations are welcome. Single legs, double legs. You got 5 seconds coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, everybody. Now we started on the floor. We're going to stay on the floor for a few minutes. All right, another round on the floor, but it'll be lower body. So if you like to have a heavy weight for bridges, we're going to take our bridges to start in a wider stance. So I'm going to try to turn my body a little bit. All right, first is a bridge. Second and third are bridges. Fourth is a bridge, but I'll get you there. All right, on your back, take your feet in line with your sitting bones and then turn your toes and hips open. All right, 30 seconds in 3, 2, go. All the way up, all the way down. So it's a wider stance in our legs, right? So action on just a little bit different movement in the glute. We get into this medius area. Make sure, again, you articulate your spine up and down. 10 more seconds. Our second set is a regular neutral position with our hips, but a figure 4 on it. In 3, 2, 1. Good. Lay down your hips. Turn your feet forward. Oops. And then bring your right ankle above your left knee. All right? You can have your hands behind your head. Weight on your hips. Let's go all the way up and down. So just isolating the left glute, but getting a nice stretch on the right. Keep it going. Good. Push your ankle above your knee and just give a little bit more opening. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Articulate down. Put your right leg down. Put your left ankle above your right knee. In 3, flex your foot. 2, in 1. Let's go. Just try not to skip that middle part of your back. So when you come up and down, try to articulate really from the upper back to the middle back, like get your waistline down on the floor so that you have, you don't hit that tailbone. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now feet down, hands behind your head. We're going to lift to a bridge and we're going to add a crunch to it. In 3, in 2, in 1. Hips up and crunch. 2. Well, we're not counting, but let's see how many we get in 30 seconds. All right, now in this one I tend to move back on my mat, right? It kind of glides. We're halfway through. We get another 10-second break and we start again. We have 3 rounds with no real rest in between until we're done with the 3rd round. In 3, 2, in 1, and back. Good. We're gonna scoot down a little bit more. Back to our wide stance. So take your heels in line with your sitting bones and then open your knees and hips out. In 3, 2, go. All the way up and articulate down. All the way up. Let your knees stay open. So if you're using a band, that's gonna help. But don't let the knees rock in here. Keep it up and lower it down. All right, you've got 10 seconds. Really squeeze that outer hip. And again, articulate the spine down, upper, mid, lower. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Walk your feet back in line with your sitting bones. Right ankle across the left knee. In 3, 2, go. All the way up and down. So you really have to kind of think right now about getting your waistline on the floor before your tailbone. Push your right foot against your left knee to give a little bit more opening and a good stretch onto your right glute. 10 seconds. Keep it going. You're doing great, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Leg down, right leg down, left leg across. Press against the upper thigh in 3, 2, go. All the way up, all the way down. Squeeze the glutes. Flex your left foot. Keep it going. All right, 15 more seconds on this one. Looking good, looking good. I see things going up and down. That's good. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Feet back on the floor, hands behind your head. We'll lift the hips and then add a crunch in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go. Lift your hips and then add a crunch. Don't change the position of your head neck, right? So keep looking, either towards your knees or up towards the sky. Lift your hips, articulate down. Pull the belly in. This is the one where, for some odd reason, we move back a little bit. 10 seconds. We get that short 10-second break to adjust. 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to walk forward again as I keep coming out of this. Legs aligned with the sitting bones, toes open. In 3, 2, go. 30 seconds, articulate down. All right, all the way up, squeeze it. Feel this outer hip activate. But don't skip your middle back for lowering onto the floor. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Walk your feet in, right ankle above the left knee. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, go. All the way up and down. This is our final set. Final set. Stay with it. Use your ankle against the top of your thigh to kind of really open up your hip. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right leg down. Left ankle crosses over right knee. In 3. No, I didn't finish my workout. 2, and 1. Let's go. All the way up, all the way down with that articulation of your middle back going down before your tailbone. Believe me, if you're hitting your tailbone, you might feel it tomorrow. Ten seconds. Final exercise of this set. Coming up. In 3, 2, 1. Legs down, hands behind the head. Hips lift up as the upper body crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Lift up and crunch. 2. Again, I'm counting. I don't know why. It's habit. Old habits certainly die hard. All the way up, all the way down. 10 seconds. Oh yeah. 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. And now we're going to come up to, let's just do a little spinal twist here, huh? Nice little spinal twist to the right side or left side, and switch sides. All right. Okie dokie, everybody, come on up to standing. Yes, with a moderate, perhaps heavier set of weights. You can move your mats off to the side right now, but we're going to use them again. So if you keep in mind that while working with time, you might get more reps in than you're used to, or you might feel like the impulse to go faster, then maybe stay with a lighter weight. All right, you've got 20 seconds. First exercise is going to be a bent over pull. So a high pull in a bent over position. Okay, then a row with your palms open. You don't have to worry about it, but pick up your weights. And actually, I'm going to go lighter. All right, bend your knees, 3, 2, let's go. High pull. Now, if you're changing weights in between sets, you've got 10 seconds to do it. Knees are bent, hips are back, chest is open. You can stand up in between anytime. Anytime you need to stand up, you stand up. 10 more seconds on this exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, everybody. Turn your palms forward. If you're changing weights, change weights. Traditional bent over row. In 3, in 2, in 1. Palms are open. Same thing though. It's a bent over row. Bend your knees. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows towards each other. Abs nice and tight. If you feel tension in your neck, let your chin come down and tuck it in. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Bent over rear delt flies. So a lot of these, obviously are in that bent position. Bend your knees a lot, Maria. 3, 2, and go. Good. There should be no movement in your spine up and down here. So secure your core, pull up your pelvic floor. Now, the next exercise are punches. You can choose a weight to use or no weight at all. But I would go lighter on the weights if these are heavy. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put your weights down, change weights, or stay with it. Take yourself into a wide stance. Arms up in 3, 2, punch. Cross the body. Good. Right across the body. Get the obliques. Extend the arms, fully extend. Halfway through. There you go. Yeah. Just keep it moving, it says. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going back to weights. Second set. Bent over upright rows or high pulls. 3, 2, go. Yeah. Gonna make you sweat. Shoulders back away from the ears. So none of this, right? No traps. But pull high. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, stand up, take your break. Palms face open. Back to a bent over position for rows. In 3, in 2, in 1 we go. Row back. So it's not a bicep curl, don't get it confused. It's a row. Biceps are involved, yes. Keep it moving. Good. 3. Nah, I think we got 10. I might have screwed up this timing. 5 seconds. So you got a few more extras. 3, 2, and 1. All right, rear flies coming up next. Back to that bent over position. Arms come to the side in 3. I'm just going to move this up. 2, and go. 30 seconds. Good. Keep your spine long. Secure yourself with your pelvic floor lift and your belly button to your spine. Halfway through. Gonna make you sweat. All right, hang in there. 5 seconds coming up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Put your weights down if you're not using them. Get lighter weights if you're using them. Open up your legs wide. Arms up. 3, 2, punch. Good. Yeah. Sit down, sit down, sit down. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Pick it up. Rest is, almost not really. All right, bend over in 3. Last set, 2, 1, here we go. Upright or high pull. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Bend over a little bit more if it's possible. Yeah, good. Nice, guys. Thank you, Karen, for being to the side, and Cindy. You got 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Yep. All right, palms face forward. Bent over position again. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Elbows come back by your side. It's like a row, because it's a row. Stay with it. Squeeze your shoulders together. Squeeze your elbows together. Come on, Deb, you got this. I hear the cursing under your breath. I don't know. On mute, I hear it. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Short break. Bent over rear flies. Last set. Last set. Last time we do this today. Hinge forward. 3, 2, go. All right, come on, hang in there. 10 seconds. Put a smile on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Put your weights down. Wide leg, with or without weights. In 3, 2, go. Sit, sit, sit. Lower. Keep it moving. Keep it going. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to do a single arm work for the next set. It's going to be a reach. So, let's set it up first. Left leg forward, right leg back, left leg bends, right leg bends. They stay bent. Hinge forward with your torso. Row with, take it to a hammer curl and press overhead. So extend your hips and spine and hammer curl. All right? We'll do that on the right side, we'll do that on the left side, then we'll use 2 weights for a bicep curl. Turn the palms down, up, turn down, called the zombie curl. All right, so we're gonna start. Left leg forward, right leg back. Both knees are bent and both knees stay bent. All right, you got 10 seconds to set it up. Moderate to heavy weight for your right hand. In 3, start to hinge forward. I'll turn this way again. 2 and 1. So hinge forward, hammer to your shoulder, press overhead. Reach forward, hammer to your shoulder, press overhead. Hinge forward, hammer overhead. Good, stay there. If at all possible, keep your left arm away from your body. Just 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Right leg forward, left leg bends, hinge forward, out of your hips, lower back. 3, 2, here we go. Hinge, rack it to your shoulder, overhead. Hinge, rack it overhead. Good. Now your back leg can be a little straighter, but you know, both legs kind of don't change position. 10 more seconds. That's it. Hinge. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to pick up a second weight. Choose to be heavy or lighter. You choose. Palms face up, then palms face down. I'm all out of frame. All right, 3, 2, go. Curl up, turn the palm down, go down. Turn the palm up, come up, take it down. No swinging. Abs and tight. Core firm. Control. So, you know, it kind of becomes like a negative. 10 more seconds. Oh, we're going to go to the floor. Totally forgot. 3, 2, 1. Take your weights to the floor. I'm just going to keep my mat like this. Sit up with a bicep curl or stay up and just curl. In 3, 2, and 1. So we come down and curl up. All the way down. If you're not going all the way down, then just stay in an upright position and do bicep curls. Scoop out your belly. I know, I totally forgot that. Mea culpa. 10 seconds. We're back to standing in 3, in 2, and in 1. Good, come back up. You're going to a single weight in your right hand. Left leg forward, right leg back in 3, in 2, in 1. Hinge forward, hammer and press. Hinge forward, reach in front of your toes. Keep your hips squared. That's it. 10 seconds. Yeah. Keep going. 3, 2, oops. Ooh, hello. And 1. Good. Rest. Other side. Just going to change this up a little bit. All right. Right leg forward in 3, 2, here we go. Hinge, hammer press. Right arm is free, preferably. Good. Hinge forward. So it's, your hips move back as you come forward. Five seconds. 3, 2, pick up your second weight. Turn your palms forward, roll your shoulders back. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, curl. Turn your palms down. Curl, turn your palms down. Keep the elbows in. You don't have to turn your elbows out, Sin. So we're not going out here. We're just turning the palms down. It's still a bicep. We're just flipping the palms on it. Yeah, better. There you go. All right, 10 seconds, we're going to the floor. You got 3, 2, have a seat on the floor. All right, here we go. You got 5 seconds. Stay upright or go to your seated curls in 3, 2, now. Curl up. You can do this on a bench. You can stay upright. You can stay standing if you want. Or just do the crunches. Stay on it. 3, 2, last one. Back up to standing. All right, one weight. Last time. We're back on the floor after this. Left leg forward, right leg back. Generous step. 3, go. Press up. Good. As you hinge forward with your torso, the hips go back. Three, 2, 1, change sides. So it's like a reach and a hinge. Left arm, right leg bent, left leg behind you, 3, 2, and go. Hinge, come up and press overhead. Right arm is free. Good. I know you're all listening to your bodies. They speak loudly. They will let you know if this is an appropriate exercise. 10 seconds. Last time for our 2 weights coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Pick up your second weight. Palms face up. In 3, 2, 1. Curl up, turn it down. All right. After this, we're on the floor and we stay on the floor, but we can readjust. You won't need your weights. Ten seconds. Last 5. No swinging. 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the floor. All right, last set here. Then we'll stay on the floor in 3, 2. Oh, bye, Deb. Thanks. Go. Curl. Round your back. Scoop out your belly. Big C curve of your belly. All right. Doing awesome, guys. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead. Put your weights down off to the side. Move them out of your way. Come up onto your hands and knees. So we'll be, if you need your towel and water, we'll be finishing on the floor. You're going to come to your forearms, and then we'll stay on our forearms. All right, 15 seconds. Right leg is going to come up and kick behind you, right? Without leaning into your left side. You can do this on a bench. You can do this on your belly. Here we go in 3, 2, right leg, kick back, kick and extend, kick and extend. With control, right? So you control that movement back. Sorry, at home. Keep it moving. 10 seconds. 3, 2, rest. Sit back in your heels. We'll come back up. In 3, 2, tuck your right toes under, left leg goes back, go. 1, yeah. All right. Try to hug your right hip to the center and kick your left leg up and behind you. Like a rear kick in boxing, right? We're in kickboxing. Good. 10 seconds. Ooh. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come into a downward dog. Down dog to a plank is our next exercise. Hips up in 3, 2, 1. Shift forward to plank. You can always put your knees down. There is no collapse in the center. Belly is lifted. You only go parallel to the floor, right? You don't drop your hips down. 10 seconds. All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Now, you're going to go to a plank where you're going to stay on your knees. Move your weights. Make sure you're not near your feet. You're going to step the right leg to the right arm, left leg to the left arm, alternating in 5 seconds. Go to a plank in 3, 2, 1. Now step your right foot forward. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot forward. Step your left foot back. This is not going to be easy for a lot of us, okay? Now you can also make it a mountain climber, faster to the knee or to the opposite elbow or the same elbow. Good, Karen, I can see that I can see. Michelle, good. Rose going on to side press is good. All right, you got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you got 10 seconds until we go back into our forearms. All right, right leg kicks behind you. This is possibly your hardest set. All right, here we go. Right leg, extend and bring it in. Drop your right hip level to the floor so you're not turning open your hip and you're not dumping into your left hip. Extend the leg like you're pushing something away. Not a snap of the knee, an extension of the hips, squeeze the glutes. 5 seconds coming up. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. So you can tuck the opposite toes under for stability. Left leg comes up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Extend it. So really feel that dedicated push of your glutes. Belly in, keep it lifted. And keep your left hip pointing down. So take the weight out of the right hip. 10 seconds. 5, 3, and 1. Good. Sit back for a moment. Stretch your arms in front of you. Plank into a down dog or just come to a kneeling position. Hips up. 3, 2, 1. Come forward to plank. Push back up to down dog. Come forward to plank. Push it back up. Pull the belly up and in. Stay really secured in your core. Ooh. All right, you're just about halfway through this one. And we are in the end of our second set coming up. Three, 2, 1. All right, you can keep your knee on the floor and do the same exercise coming forward with the lunge, or stay in a plank in 3, in 2, in 1. Right leg forward, right leg back. Left leg forward, left leg back. You want to jump this, make it, absolutely go for the jump if you want, or a mountain climber if you want. It's a really big stretch for your hips. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Little child's pose action. And then come back to your forearms for your final set of this workout and final set of this set. All right, left toes tucked under, right leg goes back in 3, 2, and 1. Kick. Kick, extend, Squeeze your glutes. Try not to roll to the left side like I just did when I was looking up at you. So keep your hips as squared as possible. Woo! All right. Stretcher was saying, good, I didn't have any squats today, but we made up for that. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Other side coming up. Last time. Right toes tucked, belly in, ribs in, left leg back in 3, 2, now. Extend. Good. Just a nice dedicated extension of the hip. Glutes on fire. Good, keep going. 10 seconds. For 3, for 2, for 1. Arms out in front of you. Get ready to do your down dog plank last time in 3, 2, and 1. Hips up, shift forward. Nothing moves but your torso, right? Your body. Your arms don't move, your legs don't move. And when you shift into that plank, you are holding your plank. So there's no dropping of the shoulders, the hips, the knees, the belly. Everything is strong. You got 5 seconds coming up. 3, 2, 1, knees down. All right, choose to keep your knees down. Make it a mountain climber. Make it a fast jump switch. All right, or come up to your plank in 3, 2, right leg, then left leg. All the way up, all the way back, all the way up, all the way back. So a huge stretch on your hip flexors. So if you're not used to getting your hip all the way over there or your foot all the way over there, it's going to be challenging. Yeah, you got this. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to the floor. Sit back into your child's pose. Good job, everybody. It's kind of a little sneaky workout. It doesn't seem to be as, on paper, it's not as intense as it is in reality. Come back onto your backs. Lay down on your back. Cross your right leg all the way over your left leg and lift the legs up, grab the ankles, shins, or toes. Keep your tailbone on the floor. Take a big, heavy breath sigh of relief. Open your arms to a T and move your hips right, let your knees fall to the left. Take your right arm over your shoulder. Good, stretch all the way, that outer hip, all the way down the right side, outer hip to the outer knee. Uncross your legs and bring your knees to your chest. Left leg over the right, grab ankles, shins, or toes. Pull your heels and tailbone down. Open your arms to a T, knees move over to the right as the hips move to the left. Left arm comes up over your shoulder. Big open stretch. And then come up back through the center, uncross your legs. Hug your knees all the way up to your chest. Rock yourself to sitting. Cross one leg in front of the other, whichever one. We'll do the other one too. Arms stretch up and hinge forward and stretch again into that hip, outer hip, big muscles, outer muscles, lower back. Just keep your spine long. Walk to the right. I'll pretend I'm to the right. I'll mirror you. Keep your left hip pressing down. And walk through center to the other side. Juicy. Inhale, walk it back up. Lean back. Shake out your legs. Switch the cross. Stay upright this time. Bring the arms overhead. Right arm down, left arm over. Not mirroring anymore. Inhale up, switch sides. Come back up, right arm behind, left arm outside. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it into your heart. Give yourself a little bow of gratitude in the hand. For the rest of you at home, you are done, everybody. Stay home, stay fit, stay healthy.